great day for transit justice, tax equity. The question is normally asked, when do we want it? We always say it's now. But I have to say here, speaking on behalf of homeowners and residents here, the time is now. For homeowners that's in the crowd, this is what our property taxes look like right now. This is where it's going. Who are these contractors? Why are they taking so long just to give us what we want? We just giving just a little taste of the East New York flavor. We are not shy. Well, I am, as you can clearly tell. We don't walk with a bent vertebrate here as well. And most importantly, we think, we plan, and we act. And I thank so much of the collaboration, the individuals that came out here. Collaboration is important. So take this time definitely just to speak to someone you don't know. We're family here, and it's so great to see so many of the young people. Thank you. It's all right to clap. I'll clap back. It's all right. No, I don't want this to ride this. Yeah. No. Bro, I see our council member, our chair board members here. Where's Michelle? I know I've seen her here as well. All right. Let me not get in trouble. Riders Alliance in the building. Future leaders. That's all I have to ask you. Protect Social Security, please. My future leaders. I want to enjoy that. Where's Felicia Durant? Where's she at?
Oh, she's over at the school.
Oh.
She has a class.
She has a class? All right. All right, Trey Whitfield in the building. This is a great and exciting time. Council member, don't be shy.
What's going on?
Meet Trey Whitfield, our future leaders here. Interact. Why are we not talking to each other? You go to the side? Let me start then.
They just take anything out? All right.
That's right. What do we want? All right, we gotta say it loud. What we want, Al?
Justice for the Junction.
What we want?
Justice for the Junction.
What do we want?
Justice for the Junction.
Everybody.
How are we gonna stage it?
Yeah, how should we? Maybe like,
Just maybe not blocking the.
Yeah, show it, man. Show it. I wish the weather would be a little bit warmer. I would have justice on. Justice, that's what we're here for. I can catch a car. I would stop. Yeah, I know you.
What do we want? What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
When?
Now.
When?
Now.
All right, now we want to get this definitely started.
We gotta stage. We have to like figure out where we're gonna, so we're not blocking
Since folks are blocking our community blessing, to block this sidewalk, have a little disruption here. They block our blessing. Look at Trey Whitfield, the dynamic school. Did you know that Will Smith came here too at one time? Yes, he did.
If we could have the
Great educators coming out
side,
here.
on the side with us.
Beautiful flagship.
Just so like you don't block folks coming out of the. Yeah. Come on, Al. We can squeeze together. Come closer.
Come on, move upside.
Tax justice.
We're like,
There's so many justices I need.
Come on, man. We need y'all in the front, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm following. Come on.
like another like happy maybe. Nothing's crazy, but honestly, the
What's good, boss, man?
What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Oh, don't be afraid of the camera. You
Yeah, I'm
behind
not,
the
man.
camera.
I'm not.
No, you want to know?
What's up, man?
Let's get this started. What do we want? When I say what do we want, we're going to say transit justice. What do we want? Transit justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Transit justice. When do we want it? Now. Let's do it again. What do we want? Transit justice. When do we want it? Now. All right. Clap it up for yourselves on this nice crisp day. I feel excited. It's always good when it comes to activism.
That's right.
Maybe if you're here for the event, and you're not press or recording, you want to be on this side with us. You're recording or whatever, you be on this side. But if you're in here, join us.
All right.
We don't really have a great stage, so we're going to squeeze in.
East New York, rise and fight. L-I-R-R, do what's right.
Yeah.
East New York, rise and fight. L-I-R-R, do what's right. East New York, rise and fight. L-I-R-R, do what's right. We're going to get this started.
Come on.
Okay. We're going to get this started. We're going to get the energy level. Everyone seems definitely excited about. Everyone knows the question. What do we want?
Justice.
Now, come on. I know it's time to nippy. We just gotta, we gotta move our shoulders a bit here.
Come on.
What do we want?
Transit justice.
What do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Transit justice.
All right, just checking. Just checking. But today is just a great day. We have our dynamic community leaders. I can't wait to hear what they have to say, just to encourage and help mobilize our community and let them know that transit justice for East New York is an economic justice. Transit justice is a property rights justice. Transit justice is a mental health justice, because if each time you have to go underneath, Lord help us.
Yep.
You got to learn how to box and do some kung fu late at night. That's what some person has to do. And this becomes definitely a human rights issue, of course. Growing up, born, raised, educated in East New York, I can tell you it didn't have this nice kind of paint. I tell you, at 5 o'clock, you did not want to get caught in between there. If you went underneath there, you just wanted some problems.
There you go.
Can I tell the story?
Tell them the story.
The story simply goes like this. We are fighting for our youth. We're fighting for our schools. We have dynamic educational institutions such as Trey Whitfield with Dynamic Education. It is presented because these dynamic students are here. They may not remember every single thing, but they're going to remember this. There was a group of folks here that realized something was wrong, and they decided to take the step forward. There was a group of folks that recognized that they're not thinking about right now, but they're thinking about 4 or 5 years down the steps. Somewhere down the line, they're going to come back as future leaders of this community. And when we are just relaxing in the background supporting our future leaders, they're going to say we was here with them, and we're just going to return the favor back. So clap it up for our future leaders. How are you? No, you don't understand. You clap it up loud. You let Trey Whitfield hear this crowd. And it's great to recognize our dynamic. We have our Community Board 5 Chair, Alice Lohman. I'm sure she just want to say a quick good morning to the folks. Don't be shy now. Come on, Demonstrate. Just breathe and talk.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Alice Lohman. I am the chair of Community Board 5 in East New York and Brooklyn. We have say energize and stay together.
Come on.
Because the same thing that they're doing in CB16,
Right.
they're doing in CB14,
That's right.
that we are food for them.
Right.
Okay?
Come on.
Long Island Railroad, it's time that you give us our fair share.
That's right.
I've been working since 1993, walking through the L train from Broadway Junction to down here.
Come on.
You gotta have a dog with you.
Better believe
You
it.
gotta have a dog or some mace with you
Come
to
on.
walk through.
Come on.
Long Island Railroad, it's time that you pay your fair share. Come over here and give East New York what it deserves.
That's right.
We need to get some lighting.
Come
We
on.
need to get some renovations done.
Right.
With that being said, I'm saying I'm fired up.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna take it no more.
Come on.
I'm fired up.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna take it no more.
Come on.
I thank each and every one of y'all for standing with us here. With CB5, the councilwoman, Sandy Nurse, Al Scott,
Come on.
everyone, Brother Paul,
Yeah.
Michelle, and Jessica.
Yeah.
What would we do without
Come on,
Jessica?
down.
Jessica from Salazar's office, we love you, we love you, we love you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it back to Al Scott.
Come on now.
A dynamic woman in our community. Clap it up for our dear woman. Clap it up because we're gonna clap it up for you. It's so important. But there's this, before we get this situation going on, I want to call up this person, but I know he's shy. He's humble. You know, he has such a meek voice, but hopefully with this microphone, he'll be able to say a few words. That's Brother Paul Muhammad. Come on.
Is that good right now? All right. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings, everyone. I usually say Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak because I'm fasting, but I'm not fasting from the truth. We stand here together fighting for our community. Justice defined means fair dealing. We've been taught the fact that justice is something far away, but it's our human right. Can somebody say that? Justice is a human right. Justice is a human right. We sat here too long in East New York and took what they put upon us. Now we want input. We want ADA accessibility to come here. We're talking about doing it at Broadway Junction. We want an ADA accessible corridor. We're not talking about it for developers or speculators or those who want to come here and profit after we went through the pain. We're talking about justice for the people who lived here for all these years. Could you clap it up for yourself? If you don't stand for yourself, nobody else will. It's not political, it's not economic, it's human rights. Say that, your human rights. You are a citizen, taxpayer, you demand, you deserve your human rights. It's about, yes, it's about our future. If they don't see us stand up, they'll lay down. They follow by example. You can talk to them all day. Talk about do what I say do, don't do what I do. Hell no. You got to be out here for your children in the streets, show them that they are worth it and you are worth it. So I'm standing here with folks like Al Scott, Sandy Nurse, our city councilman, Alice Bowman, our president of Community Board 5, and a whole other folks that I've worked with for years, fighting for justice. It's about us, not other people coming in, not other people investing. Invest in yourself, but standing for yourself. Peace to you.
Yes. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? All right. Right now, I have to acknowledge another person here. She's kind of shy, humble. Let's bring up Bro Junction. Don't be shy. Tell them why you mad, bro. Tell them why you mad.
Go ahead. Come on now.
Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting to speak.
Go ahead.
But this is a health issue. This is a health issue.
Come
This
on.
is an economic justice issue. If
on.
you have a transportation artery right here
Right.
that can take you to jobs in Long Island and
Right.
Queens,
Right.
and right from Broadway Junction, from the A train, from the L train, from the C train, and you need to be able to get to those
Right.
jobs. In downtown Brooklyn, you could get there quickly.
Right.
If you had a safe, reliable transportation hub.
That's
A
right.
health issue. It should be ADA accessible,
Right.
right? Just because you have a disability, everybody in this world
Right.
will be disabled at some point if
Right.
you live long enough.
Right.
You should have the ability to travel
Right.
and work wherever you want to work,
Right.
wherever you find work. All right?
Mothers, children,
And so this
baby
is
carriages.
this
Come
is
on.
a social justice issue.
Right.
You should be able to go into any neighborhood you want to.
Right.
Transit justice is human right. It's a
Transit
human
justice
right.
is human rights. Transit justice is human rights.
Transit justice, human rights. Transit justice, human rights. Transit justice, human rights.
Amnesty International.
This is what I'm talking about. We're going to get this program started, but I definitely have to acknowledge all the folks that use their vacation days and their personal days to be here because this is such an important issue.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to get this started. I'm going to hand this over to our dynamic city councilwoman, Sandy Nurse, that's there, that's present. You call her office, someone picks up, the situation is resolved. And it's important that she is not only the vanguard, but she's the tip of the spear to bring home the money for this transit justice. The money. Let's clap it up our city council.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So we're going to do some housekeeping because we're talking about access and equity, so we can't be blocking the entrance. So if you got a sign, and you're in here, to come to this side and stand with us so everybody can see that you're here. Wow, we are so deep. Okay, and so for y'all folks too, we're gonna keep this side clear so everybody can do it. It's a weird area. All right, how are we looking? All right, we're gonna try it out. All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. How we feeling? Are we fired up? That's right. All right, so we were waiting a little bit for the news crew. They're late. But let's give it up for Al Scott. Come on, for getting us going, getting our chance going.
Yes.
We always appreciate the leadership. And please do not block this area, y'all. I'm literally looking at y'all right now. Please don't block this area. Come on now. Stand over here if you need to.
Councilwoman, students from the Trey Whitfield School.
I know. I tried to tell them to come close. They're being shy. But we have some students up in the front.
Right.
All right. So we're going to just set the stage. And then we have a program of people. But what's happening right now in the Junction is that just up the block, $500 million is coming to improve.
Say that again.
$500 million. Thank you to the federal government and Senator Schumer for bringing that money to make Broadway Junction accessible. Finally. 7 new elevators.
Right.
Brand new escalators.
Come on.
We deserve it. It's
34
long
years.
overdue.
34 years.
34 years. Then $95 million is being invested outside of the station.
Come on.
Public plazas, streetscape improvements, lighting, sidewalk improvements.
What about the prostitution? The prostitution around
I'm
here.
not finished,
What
sir.
the prostitution?
I'm not
The
finished,
prostitution.
sir.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question. The
$95
prostitution and the drug
million
dealing.
of city funding coming here.
Right.
What's missing is
The
East
prostitution
New York
is around
Long
here,
Island Railroad
guys.
Station. That's what's missing. Because if you're bringing that much money just a block away and trying to create a modern, safe, upgraded, accessible, compliant Broadway Junction, you cannot forget the East New York Long Island Railroad stop. Every day, people who want to go between this, it's disgusting down there.
It is indeed.
Students, our elders, our community members who need to get back and forth, gotta go under this tunnel. It smells like urine. There's all sorts of trash under there. We're on this side of the track because this is the safest side. Because if you try to enter from that side, you're literally running for your life across the street. We got 3 family shelters right there. We see women with their strollers running to get on this track. And it's unacceptable. This is the gateway to East New York. And we have just down the street the industrial business zone. Putting investments in this station is going to help our economy. It is going to help workers get to and from here. It's going to have businesses want to invest and set up in the zone because they
Where's
know they
Jabari
have
Bridgeport?
a
Where's Bridgeport?
world-class Where's
Jabari Bridgeport?
Junction?
Where's Jabari and where's Julia?
100,000
It's a state
people.
matter.
100,000 people go through Broadway Junction every single day. And many of those folks would use this station if it was worthy of our dollars. And so what we're asking for today, everybody here, we got students from Trey Whitfield, we got the Coalition for Community Advancement, we got Riders Alliance, we got CIDNY, we got Upstand, we got Nightbird, Strap Hangers, CB5 is here, I don't even know who I'm missing. What's that?
Lobbyists. Some get transportation
Okay,
alternatives.
we got transportation alternatives here.
Legally. Agents
We
of the
got the
city.
strap hangers.
Agents of the
So we
city.
have a
The Blasio was in
coalition
jail for that.
of working class New Yorkers, of people of color, representing low income, middle income, everybody who loves public transportation here, calling on the state, calling on all of our levels of government to invest finally in the East New York Long Island Railroad stations. So that's the stage for today. That's what we're asking for. So next up, we're going to hear from a whole list of folks and advocates. But the first up we're going to bring is Jessica Franco from the Coalition for Community Advancement. She's going to set us off.
About the prostitution. Sandy, you didn't ask about the prostitution that's going on around here. Yo, we want prostitution. Come on, man.
That's survival. I guess prostitution's okay.
Yeah.
Today I have the honor
As long as they don't piss in the subway.
bringing language
As long as they don't
justice,
urinate in the station.
right? Making sure that our Spanish speakers, our community that's bilingual is also knowing what is in it, right? So that they also understand what their rights are, so that they also have a voice. But before I do that, I want to make sure that we get a little fired up, as our chair Loman mentioned, and it's very simple. The ask is not complicated here, right? All we want is a basic transit system.
Right.
A clean, equitable transit system. Because we know that transit justice is education justice.
Right.
Transit justice is housing justice.
This is accessible.
Transit justice is economic justice.
I can access that right
And
now.
we address all other issues of quality of life. If we want to get to the trash, if we want to get to all the other issues that are impacting us, if we want to get to high cost living, we must address transit justice.
Right.
So let's go, people. Say it with me. Transit justice is education justice. Transit justice is housing justice. Transit justice is economic justice. Ahora, para decirlo en español, estamos aquí para recordarlos a todos que la justicia tránsita es justicia en educación. La justicia tránsita es justicia económica. La justicia tránsita es justicia en nuestra vivienda. Lo que venimos a pedir es muy simple. La avenida de Atlantic tiene un apodo. ¿Saben cómo se apoda? Se apoda el Boulevard de la Muerte. ¿Por qué? Porque pasan muchos accidentes. Porque la gente prácticamente... Yo soy mamá. Y si yo usara esa estación, yo tengo que agarrar a mis hijos y correr como una loca para que no me atropelle un carro. Y esa es la verdad. Eso no es justicia. Eso no es lo que nos merecemos. Nuestra comunidad merece más. Nuestra comunidad merece mejor. Y por eso estamos aquí, junto con todos nuestros compañeros, para pedir que nos den justicia tránsita. Desafortunadamente, por años, nuestra comunidad ha sido desinfectada en la terminal, en esta estación. Ya han escuchado cómo hay personas que tienen que venir a usar la estación para irse a trabajar temprano. Yo tengo una niña de 21 años y me da un miedo que ella fuera a tomar este tren, porque a las 5 de la mañana, ¿cómo ella va a caminar por aquí sola? No hay luces que la alumbren. Eso es muy peligroso. Nuestros hijos merecen mejor. Necesitamos mejorar esta terminal y estamos aquí para pedirle al gobierno federal, al MPA, y a la estación LIRR que hagan lo correcto y que nos den una terminal que funcione, una terminal que esté limpia, algo que nuestra comunidad merece. Muchas gracias.
East New York is our time. It's our turn.
That's right.
Humans are synthetic. You can just see it. Something is just not right with the lack of investment.
Come on.
What?
On many times. You go, for folks that go to work each and every single morning, folks are just simply upset because A, the trains are either A, overcrowded, and folks just have a shorter fuse. Allowing investment in transit will help hopefully alleviate some of those tensions and those toxic type of commutes. So I'm here, East New York, it is our time. This is just simply the spark of what's to come. And to our future leaders, you just remember this one thing. There was a few great members of East New York that A, took off today, that used their personal day or their vacation day to be here for this fight because they find it very, very important. And on that note, the infamous question that will always be, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? 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 You know it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Be good.
Right? My name is not too cold. It's not too cold, but we're here. We're in a fight, right? So we got to be out here. My name is Jonathan Bancor. I'm here representing Congresswoman Nydia Velasquez. She would love to be here, but she's currently in Washington, D.C., where they're looking to pass the budget. If not, we end up in a shutdown. That's this weekend. So she's out there fighting hard to pass this budget. But folks, she has to thank, we would like to thank this coalition of strong community members here today. All of you here, you're taking a big step here to address transit disparity, right? We want to thank CB5. I see the chairwoman, Ms. Lohman, is here. We have all levels of government here. City, state, and the federal is here. We are here. We're a strong coalition. And why? Because we need transit justice, right? As the councilwoman said, 100,000 riders every day use Broadway Junction. And this is the missing link. Right. The Long Island Railroad Station is the missing link. So, you know, the Congresswoman, along with Minority Leader Jeffries and Senator Schumer, worked hard and fought and advocated for $15 million in federal raise grants for the ADA compliance of Broadway Junction. And that's long overdue. Very long overdue. But what's long overdue is also the upgrades and the infrastructure investments for the East New York Long Island Railroad Station as well. So, you know, we're here, we're supportive of all of you, and continue to fight, and I'll pass it on to our councilwoman.
Yes. All right, y'all, so we're gonna hear from Reverend Valentine. Next, give it up for her.
Come on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Reverend Christine Valentine, and I'm here standing with you.
Come on.
I want you to repeat after me. We are sick and tired.
We are sick and tired
of no ramp accessibility.
Of the prostitution. We are sick of the prostitution that's going on here. We are sick of the prostitution that's going on here. Nah. We're sick of the prostitution.
We are sick and tired.
The prostitution that's going on in this district.
No waiting room hours.
Please, come on, man. The drug dealing, the prostitution.
Of no adequate lighting. We are here today. Clearly, an IBX station at Broadway Junction is highly desirable.
Come on.
Preferable with elevators and escalators connecting to existing transit line platforms.
Right.
The junction is a major transit hub, and right now it is dangerous for all pedestrians and especially for the elderly.
Come on.
Brooklyn and Queens transit riders deserve an IBX station at Broadway Junction. We deserve a connection at Long Island Railroad. We need this.
Yeah, to Broadway, bro. Come on.
Come on.
This makes no sense.
Easier access for our elderly.
Yes.
Easier access for people with carriages.
chance. Nearby crosswalks make it difficult and dangerous for families to access the East New York Long Island Railroad. No development should interfere with transit access.
That's right.
ADA accessibility. No one should be interfering with our human rights.
Come on.
If the mayor and governor want people to feel safe taking public transit, they should prioritize upgrading our aging infrastructure, making connections safer and easier, and improving for overall counter experience. The East New York Long Island Railroad Station is a prime example of a transit station that would benefit from congestion prices, which would generate $1 billion a year to make stations like this more accessible and commuter friendly. Yes. Why are we here?
That's exactly what this shit is.
What are we here for? When do we want it?
Now.
A revamped East New York Long Island Station would improve overall quality of life for East New York residents by providing easier access to transportation and reducing commute times. Why are we here?
Transit justice.
When do we want it?
No, you're here because of
Thank you
congestion
all for
pricing.
listening to me.
Congestion pricing is taxing people as
Clap it up, we just getting started.
Yes,
We
we
getting
are.
started. Because it's getting a little bit warm. I might lose the scarf and then the jacket. This is what we do. We're moving things just right along. We have many community partners as well as stakeholders in our community. And we definitely want to recognize and also bring up Taniqua Strong. And her last name is how her personality is. It is strong. Clap it up for the sitting in the Prasad's office.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I know media isn't here right now, but you know that you here? Okay, so we're gonna make it even more viral. We're gonna make it even more viral. If you have your phones, take your phones out. And let's go on Facebook Live right now. Let's go on Instagram right now. My name is T. Strong. I represent Senator Roxanne J. Prasad. And as you know, Senator Prasad believes in supporting her community. We know that East New York has been underinvested.
Prasad's the worst.
enough.
Prasad don't give a
And the
crap
time
about
is
you
now
guys.
for
She
East
don't
New
care.
York to become-
Where's
to
Prasad?
become a
She
hub
don't
where
care,
people
bro.
can come and find what?
Prasad does not
Resources.
care. Prasad
And to
does not
respond
care.
to the man
She
in the
does
red
not care.
sweater, we have
She does
heard
not
you
care.
long enough,
She does
and
not
it is
care.
time for you
No,
to be
she
quiet.
does not care.
Yes,
Prasad does
East
not
New York
care.
is a
She does
place
not care
where
about
not
you guys.
only
She's the
people-
worst.
not
She's the
only will
worst.
people be
No,
able to
that's not gonna
find
happen. You're not gonna say that. She
but
doesn't
it
give a
is
damn
time
about
now
you
for
guys.
our
Prasad's the
train.
worst. No, fuck that. Prasad's the worst. No,
It is time
Prasad is the
for us
worst.
now,
Prasad's the
as
worst.
we are
Prasad's the
facing
worst.
in East
No,
New York State
Prasad's the
to make
worst.
sure they
She need to be
invest
voted
in
out.
our train.
No,
That
Prasad
our
needs to be voted out. She's the worst. She doesn't care about you guys. She does not care about you guys at all. She doesn't care. She does not care. Prasad does not care. She does not care. Prasad does not care. Prasad does not care. She doesn't care. I know she does not care, bro. She does not care.
Listen to me. Wait, brother Paul Muhammad, I would work with you on that process. Let me do that. But we're going to get these same people back out to support our issue. I want to work with you. Please help me. Please help me work with you. Please.
Yeah.
I don't want to alien them. I want to work with you together. I see that process. I live on Georgia. I see it all the time. I talk to Cass Commission. I want to work with you on it. But let's get them going and I'll get your rally for what you're talking about. I promise. My word is my bond. But let's not alienate. And let's be black man that stands up and respect. I got you. I'm with you. I feel you got my car, my number. Call me tonight. And we'll work on it. But let's not get you. Let's here. Call me tonight. I want you to be my guest at the mosque. And we'll sit down and talk with my minister.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to work with that.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be disrespectful and have a scene. We want you to get your word out.
Yeah.
Feel my sister. I heard you're not an engineer about women. Give me a chance to work with you, right?
I got you.
So just put me down a little bit.
I will.
We talk about the bag, about the resources that we need right now. A reverend one time once said, we need a right now type of blessing. Because this is where we are right now at this juncture, at this step. We have the founder of Whitfield School here. He said, my kids gotta be safe. That's why I decided to step out. Economic resources need to be flooding this community. Not cannabis shop, but economic resources. So I find it ironic when we build up and we have the necessary fortitude, as the wise man once said, to bring in this resource and to highlight, to let the school know you're not by yourself. We do care. 40 years. 40 years. We've seen the transition. I tell you, I'm born, raised, and educated here. Not many people could even say that. The only time I went away, wasn't to jail, but to get my 4-year degree. And after that, to get a master's. So there's some good coming out of New York. Don't let that ever sway you. But bringing it back to the correct programming, all I have to say is, what do we want? What do we want it? Now. What do we want it? What do we want it? Now. That's right. Go ahead, Kim.
Come on now, that's it.
All right, community. We're going to keep with our program. Next up, we're going to bring up Sean Garcia from Transportation Alternatives.
Lobbyists, kill the stage.
Good morning, East New York. It's a really proud moment for me to be here today.
Because you're a lobbyist.
I was a long-time resident of East New York, and so this community has a deep place in my heart.
You've been a resident everywhere.
My name is Sean Garcia. I'm the director of advocacy at Transportation Alternatives. We've been fighting for transit equity, sustainable options for 50 plus years here in New York City. And we're done with the time where because of where you were born, because of your zip code, you have certain options. We're done with the times because the color of your skin, because of your religion, because of where you come from, has any dictate on what kind of access you have to transportation. We are done with the time where the answer to safety is forming subway stations, getting armed forces in our subway stations. We need functional and sustainable transit options. That's what brings safety in our community. We're here fighting and we're demanding not only for the equitable investment into East New York and throughout outer boroughs, communities of part of New York City, but not only that investment, but an investment that reflects our needs. We don't want nice plazas and trees only. We don't want beautification only. We want elevators. We want access. We want the community to be heard. We need a connector from Broadway Junction to the LIRR. We need to be at the table and part of those conversations when the planning happens. So we're out here demanding that investment, but we're also demanding that seat at the table. And I'm so proud to be here with y'all today. Let's continue the fight. Thank you so much.
Sean, you have access to City Hall. You have access to every council.
All right, how we feeling? Good. All right, y'all, we're going to keep going on. Miss Lisa here. Come on down, Lisa Daglian.
Where's Susan? Hey, Charlton, your buddy's here.
Good morning, East New York.
Good morning.
Say hi to Charlton D'Souza.
You guys are awesome, but you know what's not awesome? This train station that hasn't changed in forever.
Right.
So the MTA brass today are in Ozone Park making an accessibility announcement. Why aren't they here? Well, they need to come here. This station needs love, but this station needs money. It needs to be in the next capital program. We're going to fight to make sure it's there. Your voices are heard. This station needs a connector. Why do you have to walk across the street in the cold? Why do you need to walk up and down the stairs?
Come on.
Why do you have to pay high fares? There's a better way. You get lower fares. You get better connections. You get elevators. You make this a community place for the community so that everybody can get on the Long Island Railroad. Make it easy connections. Subways.
Right.
Make it a place where you want to be, not where you don't want to go.
That's right.
So let's go, East New York. We're going to fight.
Yes, we are.
Better station, a better railroad, and a better place for the community. Thank you.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now. That's what I'm talking about. The reality is, my mom once said, what usually makes you bitter makes you better. So as a result, we took a lot of the bitter now to have some of the sweetness by bringing in some of the resources that we deserve and need. With that being said, we're going to bring up one of our very own Matthew. Bring that. Hold on.
Come on, now. Yeah.
It's all right. It's a collaboration.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me hear all the college students out there. Where are the college students, high school students, any students? That's right. I'm a college student. I go to Queens College. I'm an urban studies major. We are here for equity today. We are here for equity because right now, let's face it, over the last 2 decades, billions of dollars have been poured into the Long Island Railroad. That money ain't going to Brooklyn.
Yes, that's right.
Last time I checked, Brooklyn is on Long Island.
Yes.
Right? We need accessibility here.
Right.
We need a connection from Broadway Junction to East New York. This station is the third busiest, Broadway Junction's third busiest in Brooklyn. Third busiest. Where's the money? Where's the money? That's why. Where's the money? It's not here. And we also got to be planning for the future Interborough Express. That ain't in the plans right now. We need a connection. We need a connection for pedestrians. They don't got to rely on this sidewalk in the 20-degree weather. What's that for? People in wheelchairs.
Come on.
How are they supposed to get to the station? How are they supposed to rely on unreliable
A woman with a
transportation?
stroller.
And think about it for a second. Congestion pricing has the goal of getting more people on transit, right?
No congestion pricing! 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 No congestion pricing!
He's a transportation segregationist.
All right, y'all, what do we want?
Transit justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Transit justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
All right. So is
Get those
Tashia
transportation
here?
segregationists out of there.
Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Transit equity.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Tashia.
We put this on purpose. Transportation
Michelle, where
segregation.
you at?
Congestion pricing. That's all this is
Good
about.
morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Tasha Larabors. I work for Center for Independence of the Disabled.
Yeah.
9th of Broadway Junction subway station, north and east New York, LIRR station has an elevator.
Come on.
Accessibility benefits everyone.
Yes.
Station improvements are great. They're of no use to people who can't even navigate stations due to their inaccessibility. Accessibility and ADA compliance must be at the forefront of any transportation. As an advocate for as an advocate for people with disabilities, I tell you, everyone deserves access.
Come on. That's true.
Whether you are disabled, whether you are a parent, whether you are elderly, it does not matter. Everyone deserves it.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank you. That's where it's at.
All right, give another round of applause for Tashia. All right, y'all, we're moving right along. Next up, we got Pedro Valdez Rivera from Riders Alliance. Come on.
Yes.
Round of applause.
Yes.
Get ready.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Pedro Valdez Rivera. I've been living in a
Lobbyists! 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 Won't you admit that you're lobbyists, bro? You're getting paid! You're getting paid! You're lobbyists! 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 No to congestion pricing! No to congestion pricing! Hold your mouth. I'm not spelling nobody. We're talking about.
Freedom of speech, man. Freedom of speech.
What do we want?
We understand that.
When do we want it?
Now.
That's going to be one takeaway. To my future leaders, you're just going to remember those three words.
Come on.
Transit, justice, and now. And it's so ironic. I'm going to stress this point here. Whenever it comes to bringing in resources, let me just keep it plain. Bring in the money to get the necessary outcomes. It takes money. It takes resources. And for representing a homeowners group, it's our property taxes. And from what I remember, it's not going down. It's only going up.
Yes, sir.
So a portion of our taxes is to look at this every day.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
To jeopardize the safety of the youth.
Come on.
These are
Yes.
cascading and
Luxury
triggers
public
that
housing.
negatively impact all
Building
of
housing
East
for the
New York
rich.
and
Come
all
on.
visitors of East New York. We have to connect the dots.
Right.
And by hosting
Yeah.
this event, then there's
The
a
only
host
best
of
thing for the
accountability.
rich.
Come on.
Housing for
One
the
thing I
rich.
know
Come on.
about Generation Z and Generation Alpha and the Millennials and all, even Generation X, we can fact check anything by simply going on the phone. You can know, hey, who is who and where is the money actually going. Actually, you need to fund a project like that. Follow the money for Broadway Junction. Matter of fact, follow the money for Broadway Junction. Follow the money for Broadway Junction. Follow the money for Broadway Junction. Yeah, we want to do that. I like that portion. And you got to follow that.
Come on.
But right now, we're going to bring one of our very own. We're going to bring up Dana Dennis. Freedom organizer.
Jersey. The reckless driver from Jersey.
Come on.
The reckless driver from Jersey.
Come on.
That's right.
Dana is a lobbyist.
Yes.
Dana is a lobbyist. Dana is a lobbyist. Dana is a lobbyist.
The last decade.
Dana is a lobbyist.
Years old, so I started around 30.
Dana is a lobbyist.
When I was only making $10 an hour.
Dana is a lobbyist.
I'm from right here with St. Mark.
Dana is a lobbyist.
Where I was born and raised. I grew up on
Dana is a
Brown
lobbyist.
Avenue. Yes.
Dana is a lobbyist.
I can no longer afford to live in Crown
Dana
Heights.
is a
You
lobbyist.
probably know that story.
Dana is a lobbyist.
And I continue to fight. I
Dana
came
is
all
a
the way from
lobbyist.
East Orange, New Jersey. This
Dana
morning.
is a lobbyist.
I'm thankful.
Dana's from New Jersey.
I'm thankful.
Dana's from New Jersey.
Nurse's office for reaching
Dana
out.
has a
I'm
Jersey
thankful
license
to
plate.
my
Dana has a
partners and
horrible
colleagues
traffic
that I see
violation
amongst
record.
us, to our members,
Dana's a bad driver. Dana's a bad driver. She's a bad driver. Dana's a bad driver. She drove here.
This is important. It's not a
You
road.
drove
Not a
here.
meeting that I entered that
You drove here.
Nice look, Sean.
You drove here. You drove here. You do not take the train. You drove here. 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 You drove here.
Right? We see our borough, but it has to change the law.
Well, but she didn't even call it out. She didn't even call it out. You drove here. 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 You did not take the train here. You drove here. You don't take the bus. You drove here, Dana. You're lying. You drove here. You drive to work. You don't take the bus. You drove here. You drove here. You drove here. You drove here.
And even congestion pricing.
No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing. No congestion pricing.
bill.
No congestion
Tax
pricing!
bill.
No congestion
That
pricing!
makes sure
No
that
congestion
everything
pricing!
coming down on
No congestion
pricing
pricing!
goes into our infrastructure.
You drove here!
The escalators that we need.
You
And it's gonna
drove
get us
here! You drove here!
better
No, you
stations like the
drove
one
here!
that we're standing
You drove
in
here!
front of.
You drove here! No congestion
You come
pricing!
out for a meeting.
Congestion pricing will hurt these people! You know what to do,
You
you're
come out
lying!
for your constituents.
You're
I
getting
volunteer
paid!
myself.
You're
I
lying!
will come out and explain to them and connect
Stop
them to
lying,
the person
Dana!
who's a good
Stop
program.
lying, Dana!
Very much
Stop
so.
lying, Dana!
All right, community. We got a few more people. And you know, it's just really sad because we're out here asking for something that will benefit everybody.
It's not gonna benefit! Sandy, stop lying! Sandy, you're lying! Sandy, you are lying! You are lying! You're lying, Sandy! Sandy, you're lying! No congestion pricing, you're lying! You're lying, Sandy! Stop lying! You're lying! You are a liar! You are a liar! You are a liar! You are a liar! Stop lying!
Trying to disrupt stuff.
Stop lying! Now you're lying, Sandy! You're lying! You're lying, Sandy! Stop lying! You are lying, Sandy! Stop lying! Stop lying! You're lying, Sandy!
We're gonna
Back
hear
up off the women, brother.
from
Back up
Justice
off the
Karen
women.
for
Back up
Rise
off them now.
and Resist Elevator Action Group.
Yes, this guy's just like falling out of my hands.
Oh, damn.
This piece of shit here.
You don't
So fast.
She's lying, bro.
It's an all-volunteer group, so no lobbyists here, guys. We got started in 2017 because we were sick of seeing subway stations be renovated without any elevators. I don't know if you remember the Enhanced Station Initiative, where we put pretty tiles, artwork, and no elevators. So my friend Sasha here was the lead plaintiff on a lawsuit against the MTA to demand that they
For city
put
council.
elevators in every single
He's a city
station.
council.
And we won. We won.
He's not the one to play, you bastard.
The fight is not over. They're still fighting us in court about what's going
Nobody's knocking the phone out of you.
they don't want to do this. They don't want to tell us in a way that
played yourself, Sandy.
turn around, hey, this elevator's out of service, in a way that's not going to impact our journey.
Who are you? Who do you represent? Who are you? I got people that can figure you out, man. I got people that can figure you out.
Oh, okay.
Just tell me your name. What's your name? What's your name, you little fascist?
John, feel free to.
John.
I know.
Your name is John.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sandy. That really helps. What's your last name, John?
Subway stations are not building.
What's your last name, hipster gentrifier? What's your last name, hipster gentrifier? What's your last name? Entire information, so I can report you. What's your name, gentrifier? What's your name, gentrifier?
34 years. Yes. So, finally, we're getting to justice.
Got the phone right hand? No, I use this phone for work. I use this phone for work. This is your job. I'm a freaking citizen.
It's already 3 years late.
I have every right to record this just as you do. Well, get it out of my face then. You knocked the phone out of my hand. I want more information. Tell me your last name. Tell me your last name. First off, you pushed me first. That's why I put the phone in your face. If you didn't push me, this wouldn't be a problem. Apparently, Sandy seems to know you very well. What's your relation to Sandy Nurse? Now you're the news. See, I was doing the news here. Now you're the news. Now you're the news. Now Sandy's pushing me. She thinks this is Twitter. She thinks this is Twitter. I know you blocked me. I know you blocked me on Twitter, Sandy, but this is real life. You can't block people. Have any investments in real estate, Sandy? Look how this got. They turned this into a public realm. So, which lines? Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm not filming you, don't worry.
Get them on the case.
Where is he?
Say it with me.
Where is he?
Justice delayed.
Oh, it's a handicapped person.
Justice
Sorry.
denied. Justice delayed.
Is justice denied?
Justice delayed.
Is Justice denied.
And we are tired of waiting. Let's get these done.
Governor Hope, I'm sure Third Avenue.
Everyone.
I used this phone to work with. You know what I work at?
That's right.
My phone is broken. You would have taken it.
Come on. Right now we're going to bring up a legend of East New York. This is one of our very own. We saw the diamond in the rough. You clap it up loud and you clap hard to our very own, the founder of A.B. Whitfield. No, it's not loud enough. You don't understand what this man has done. Come in. Take your time. Take your time.
I had a hard time coming here. Come on. Come on. Wheelchair trying to make it here. But I like to thank our 2,000 person. Come on.
Somebody with the home.
I just want you to know that kids need to be safe.
That's right.
No prostitution, man.
Come on, man.
It's called the prostitution, bro. Call it the prostitution, man. That's how the kids will be safe, bro. When you call it the prostitution, the kids will be safe. Come on, man. Stop playing around, bro. No, I don't want to talk. We'll take a look. No, I don't want to talk to you. Why? Like, I'm not going to talk to you.
You came all the way to my country.
Why? I don't want to talk to you. Why? No, you're not going to say to you.
Come on,
Chris.
Come on, let's go have a
I don't
conversation.
want to have a conversation about what? I'm going to text. I'm going to tell the people what they need to say, bro. They need to hear it. They need to hear it. No, I don't want. They need to hear it.
Suddenly you don't want to talk?
No, I don't want. I want to disrupt. That's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
What?
All the other times you always want to talk.
Nah, you don't.
I'm right
It's
here.
not right
I'm
now.
right here.
No, I never say I want to talk to you. What are you talking
feel
about?
like
You know,
you
you
always wanna
lie.
talk.
Like you lied to them. Not going.
Oh,
Sandy,
okay.
the sentence in the speech. It's a freedom of speech.
I guess I am. I guess I'm doing that.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm single-handedly shutting down free speech.
Yeah,
I'm normalizing lobbyists. I'm shutting down free speech. Wow. This is amazing.
yeah, you are.
You guys want to talk about it? I'm happy to
Oh
talk
yeah.
about it right over here.
You want the prostitution?
You want to talk about
The
it?
prostitution? You want to talk about the prostitution?
Come on, let's go talk about it.
That's all I hear. No, I don't want coffee. I got. No, nah, I don't want orange juice either. I'm good.
Ginger ale?
Nah, I'm good. But you can talk
Soda
right
water.
here. When you talk about us right
Soda
here about
with
the
lemon.
prostitution. About the prostitution. Come on, the prostitution. Yeah, the prostitution. What the prostitution that's going on around here? This is your district.
I know.
Why don't you
that's why
talk?
we're
Why
out
you
here
didn't bring it out to
today.
these kids? You see kids here. Come on, you need
Yeah,
to bring it
they're
up.
here because they want this improvement.
But you proved this by in the prostitution right here too. You got prostitution on the right night
So we're
side.
just trying to talk about the
So they be out here pissing.
So we're just trying to like talk about that. So you know, I'm happy to talk with you over here to the side. You want a Diet Coke? We can sit down and talk about it.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, because you don't want to talk. You're not going to talk to
Just some
it's
kids on
prostitution.
here and some elders,
But
people who want to talk about the things. So
the kids. Yeah, I know, right? The kids. Like, come on, you're not telling the kids the truth.
They're fine.
You're not telling them the truth. Like the prostitution going down here, up in the alleyway. That's why they do it around here, because there's nothing around here.
Well, that's why we're asking for more lights. That's why we're asking.
Not
for
gonna do
more
anything.
safety.
You need to get rid of the criminals.
Okay.
Oh, screw this. Yo, you're full of crap, bro. Yo, you're full of crap. Dude, you're trash, bro. Nah, screw you're trash, my dude. You're trash, though. Yo, bro, you're trash. Camacho, you're a joke. Camacho, you're a joke. Camacho, you're a joke. Camacho, no. You're a joke, nigga. You're a joke, bro. You're a joke, bro. You're a joke.
The people need to get service.
Nigga, you're a joke.
The
You're a
people
joke.
need to get service. We need to get service.
You're a joke. You're a joke. Yo, chill. You're a joke, bro.
Calm down.
You're a joke, bro. You're a joke.